Hello-y! Hey guys, it's Shivago, and welcome to my series on how to draw furries. If you want to get tips on drawing, art software, and more from a cartoon cat, you've come to the right place. Before we start, I'd just like to give a quick thank you to my Patreon patrons and my Twitch fam for making these videos possible. If you want to be part of an awesome, positive community, consider joining us on Discord. There's a link in the description below. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button so you don't miss the next video. Alright, and without further ado, let's get started. If you click this video, you probably already know what furries are, but this is the introduction, so let's just go over it really quick. So, a furry, in case you're not aware, is either an anthropomorphic animal character or an enthusiast for animal characters with human characteristics. In this channel, I'll be using the term interchangeably depending on the context, but you're smart, you'll know which one I'm talking about and when. Alright, so, you want to learn about how to draw furries, and I am here to help. If you're just getting started, there's a few things I want you to keep in mind. Art is not an overnight thing. It's a long haul journey. So let's get you packed up and ready for the hike. Number 1. Drawing furries is just like drawing anything else. You still need to study the basics. If you click this video expecting a shortcut around all of those circles and boxes, you are gonna have a bad time. You still need to practice these, since I'll be referencing some of those core concepts a lot. Number 2. You will not do this overnight, but that's okay because nobody does. Drawing is a skill that takes time, patience, and determination. It's like a flower. You wouldn't plant a seed and expect to have a flower overnight, would you? No, because that's silly. We all know that the flower needs time and water to grow, and so do you. Practice is your water. Keep at it, and you're gonna do just fine. Number 3. It's okay to not like your own work. It does not mean that you're a failure. It does not mean that you failed. What it means is that you are knowledgeable enough to see where you have room to grow and to see where you have an opportunity for improvement. That is how you get better. Not liking your work is how you get better. You will have days where you're happy with your work, and then you're gonna have days where you're not. And that's okay. It's all part of the process. And that leads us to number 4. Stick with it. Don't give up. One of the nice things about learning how to draw is that you can do it just about anywhere, anytime. You don't need a fancy tablet or premium paper to get some practice in. Number 5. Now here's another one that I struggled with. Every time you draw does not need to be a masterpiece. Some pieces are just practice, and that's okay. It's not a waste of time, and it's not a waste of paper, because the experience you gain will be worth so much more. And on that note, keep those old drawings. They help. As you practice, you're going to end up having a lot of scratch paper around. Find somewhere to keep it so that you can look back on it later. You might not like the piece of artwork right now, but what you will like later is when you improve and you look back on your old art. You'll have something to compare your new art to, and you'll be able to see where you've gotten better. Keep that art, kids. Keep these points in mind, not only for art, but for anything you try, really. Stick with it, and you can do it. Stay tuned for the next video, and we'll get started on some fun exercises on how to draw furries. If you have any questions about what I've covered in today's video, feel free to leave a comment and I'll answer it as best I can. If you've always wanted to get tips on drawing, art software, and more from a cartoon cat, you've come to the right place. So hit that subscribe button so you don't miss the next video. Real quick, a thank you to all of my Patreon patrons and my Twitch fam for making these videos possible. If you want to be part of an awesome, positive community, consider joining us on Discord. There's a link in the description below.